News of the weird. Well, our first weirdo story this morning comes from right down the road. Licking County Sheriff's deputies got dispatched to wrangle a very unusual and extremely non-native to Licking County animal. A loose zebra named Zach. Sheriff's officials over in Newark said on social media on Tuesday the zebra got spotted wandering loose out near Montgomery Road, but deputies were able to fairly quickly locate the animal's owner, who revealed the zebra did have a name and responded to it. Zach. Kind of fond of that name myself. The zebra was safely returned to the owner's property. But imagine that. You're rolling down the road, down Montgomery Road, and you see a zebra, for God's sakes. That's something you're never going to see unless you're at the zoo. A Laredo family, Laredo, Texas, says they feel trapped inside their own home after dealing with what they describe as constant bee attacks.
They're all over the place, and they won't let me go out. We go run our errands, and then we rush back inside. We're all stuck indoors putting away the groceries. And no, they simply won't let us get out.
Marina Flores claims the bees have attacked family members and neighbors, killed some of their pets, and caused a strong reaction in one of her children. City officials said they've been investigating the issue over the past several days, and while the area is private property, officials added that health and safety concerns have prompted the city to step in and clean up the area. Sounds like it's not so clean. A Japanese company's making a ferocious-looking robot wolf. Yeah, this thing is creepy, man. It's being swamped by orders after record numbers of fatal bear attacks on humans in Japan last year. They're calling it Monster Wolf. It's an animatronic scarecrow with flashing red eyes that actually howls and growls menacingly to scare away wild animals. Otaseki, the Hokkaido-based firm that makes the devices, has already got 50 orders so far in the first 5 months of the year. That's more than their usual volume for an entire year. And you know, when you have your mind set on something, there's just sometimes nothing going to keep you from it, such is the case with a British sailor preparing for a second attempt to sail across the Atlantic in the tiniest boat to ever do so. Would you believe the boat is 3 feet 10 inches? 52-year-old, guys, 52. Andrew Bedwell of Scarisbrick, England, wrote in his blog that he is anxiously awaiting what he calls his micro yacht to clear Canadian customs and then be shipped to Argentina, Newfoundland, where he'll begin his record-breaking attempt. I guess he tried to do this 3 years ago, and something crazy happened. His first boat got accidentally dropped onto concrete and smashed into pieces. Kind of sounds like, to me, that would have been an omen. Do you ever think back to your elementary school days? I actually do once in a while. I still have elementary school friends from 60 years ago with whom I keep in touch. And you've probably heard, and maybe you're watching your grandkids like Risa and I are, or your children. You've probably heard stories about how American kids are lagging behind the education of kids in other countries. And now some new guidance is out demanding American kids get more recess. Yeah, that's just what they need, right? But the American Academy of Pediatrics says that recesses have been shrinking over the years, and that's responsible for worsening kids' health. Physical activity, I mean, it is vital, but the Academy says 1 in 5 American kids are dealing with obesity, and we got to get them out more. We got to get them playing kickball like we did back in the day, right? God, I love kickball. I think if they had an adult or a senior kickball league, I'd still be in it. But since the mid-2000s, up to 40% of school districts nationwide have reduced or eliminated recess altogether.